I'm Joe, and welcome to Ireland. So, England? No, Ireland. Okay. Yeah, I was getting those two confused because aren't the Irish just English and they want to deny it? So, anyways, the Irish are known for a couple things. Some of you might have had that horrible beer, Guinness. Yeah, it's disgusting, right? You know, it's not fruity enough. Like, it's just tastes too much like coffee. If I wanted to drink coffee, I would drink coffee. I would not drink Guinness. It's just so thick and heavy and disgusting. I can't believe people can drink that. It's like formaldehyde. They're preserving the insides of themselves or something. Anyways, Guinness is bad. If you want a good beer, you gotta go with the American classic of Bud Light. You know, you gotta do something like that. Bud Light, Miller Lite, Keystone Light. So that way you can consume a huge amount. And with that consumption, makes you see things more clearly. Like Joe not having both hands on the wheel. That kind of thing. Something else that is a huge export for some reason is this guy called Conor McGregor. I'm not saying he has terrible tattoo choice, but this motherfucker just got some crazy ape Japanese looking piece of shit with a crown on his chest right here, and then he proceeds to get a tiger on his belly. Not like a tiger pouncing into action or anything, just the face of the tiger. Now, the latest thing that he's gotten is his goddamn name. He has gotten his name. If you tattoo your name on yourself, I think you seriously have to consider the fact that you probably have mental problems, such as ridiculous amounts of forgetfulness, you know, potentially brought on by being punched in the face. He put his last name over the tiger and then put his nickname under the tiger, so it makes no sense. You know, the way they announce his name is Conor Notorious McGregor, right? So you would think, okay, I could totally logically understand Notorious and then McGregor, right? I could totally get that. This guy fucking does it backwards. McGregor Notorious around a goddamn tiger. What sense does that fucking make? His tattoo choices are hands down detrimental to the society that we live in today. Something that's very, very important to the history of the Irish. You know, back in the day, I'm talking like 1800s here, maybe 1700s. The Irish had this tribe of leprechauns, right? Now, the leprechauns had this long-running deal that as long as the Irish were a unified nation, their luck would be there. Like, they'd always have that luck of the Irish, you know? Unfortunately, thanks to the British, they took off that little section of the island, literally sawed it off and separated it physically, causing hundreds of years of terrible warfare. And because of that, the leprechauns were like, fuck these guys, and took away their luck. And that's been my geography. Visit us next week when we go to Egypt. It must really suck to be the Irish, because you're either dying of starvation or you're just not as famous as your descendants. And that's been my geography. It is.